the spy and I'll be the liar.
Released August 24th, 2021 by developer and publisher Shell Games for PC, PSVR and Oculus Quest. I Expect You to Die 2, The Spy and the Liar, is the follow-up to 2019's brilliant escape room sim. Today I'm experiencing this on the PSVR, thanks to Shell Games for the review key.
You're welcome.
If you haven't played the first, then let me give you a brief rundown of what's going on. You're a 007 type secret agent who has foiled the mighty corporation Zoraxis plans in the past, and after your last outing, they suspect you did actually die. In an effort to make the best of this illusion, you're being sent in once again, using your presumed death to your advantage. An actor called John Juniper is aiding Zoraxis in their plans to kidnap world leaders. Use a special mask that allows you to clone their faces and voices. That, coupled with Mr. Juniper's acting chops, are the tools which will be used for world domination.
He's impersonating heads of state to get to their nuclear codes. This is bad, Agent. We need to get this briefcase.
Now, the thing I like about this story is, it does what it does well. This is the kind of nonsense you'd see in a retro spy movie, told with a comedic spin. Back in the day, only certain parts of this story would be considered funny though. Today, it's all a big joke. And the game acknowledges that. It does not take itself seriously, and neither should you.
If anything goes wrong with my play, well, remember what happened to that sound designer.
Wait, what happened to Jerry?
Set the stage, everyone. I want an impeccable performance from all of you.
The humor, the voice acting, and the overall well-done retro presentation is the game's charm. You're a super spy, more super than even Mr. Bond himself, as you actually have a superpower, the art of telekinesis. With this ability, you're able to interact with and manipulate items in each stage to help solve puzzles and get you out of whatever pickle the stage presents. You may have to figure out how to stop an assassination attempt at a theater, how to stop a missile attack while stuck in a private jet, or even Mission Impossible style, enter a building from a roof while avoiding alarms and traps. This basically is what I Expect You to Die 2 is. You go from stage to stage, solving these somewhat logic-based puzzles, sitting in one position the entire time. Again, this game has that 60s and 70s spy movie thing going on, with all the retro-looking gadgets and setups that you'd expect. Lasers, food poisoning, poisonous gases, and so on. Each stage, if you know what you're doing, can be completed in under 10 minutes, but it's highly unlikely that you will do that your first couple of times. These puzzles are quite intricately designed and promises that although it's possible to complete this entire game in about an hour, that's just not gonna happen. The visuals are very good. On PSVR, what you're seeing through the headset is sharp. I really have no complaints where this is concerned, and the cartoon style aesthetic adds to the overall feel.
Ah, yes, perfect.
Animations are all well done, and the attention paid to detail is commendable. For a VR entry, details mean even more than they do in flat. The sound design is also well done. All ambient sounds, sound effects, and the 3D audio was on point. The voice acting is also superb. Shell Games clearly pulled out all the stops to ensure the period was properly represented, and it was. All the actors represented their counterparts flawlessly. Your handler, the fabricator, Juniper, even the goons were well done.
That's your cue, Gibbs. Juniper's a little on edge, so I'd be extra careful if I was you.
Obviously, no one talks like this anymore. But like I said, it's a comedic period piece, and all characters were well represented.
You out there! Release me this instant, you scoundrel! Mr. Juniper! Anyone? Help me! It's the Phoenix! The Phoenix is in the wine cellar!
I Expect You to Die 2 was created in a way that allows or draws in people who may or may not like VR, people who may not like puzzle games, even persons who are not into video games, period. Although the puzzles can seem daunting at a glance, the feeling of accomplishment you get from solving just one puzzle, not even an entire stage, just one puzzle in a level solved, feels so good.
Ah, good thinking, Agent. They won't be able to find the tracking device in there.
It actually has a casual party vibe to it. The kind of game that you could find yourself passing the headset around for a group of friends to play, gamers or not. It just strikes a balance not seen in most games. Most games are like this, two options. It's either for casuals or experienced players. No in between. I Expect You to Die 2 found that elusive sweet spot though.
Excellent work.
So, with intuitive controls, even with move controllers, a great story, really good visuals, great sound design, and voice acting. A generally immersive experience where I only had a few fumbles while trying to interact with an object.
Wait, never mind. Never speak of that to anyone.
A short wrap time once you've found a rhythm, great and unique puzzle variety, and good replay value if you're into that. I'm going to have to go right ahead and say it. I Expect You to Die 2 is a great escape room VR puzzle game. And this is coming from someone who doesn't really like puzzle games. Great job, Shell Games, and based on the ending, I expect you to make a part 3. Yeah, pun intended.
I don't expect you to understand. I expect you to... Well, frankly, I expect you to find a way out. But you'll be too late.
With no scores, no meters, no gauges, this is one man's opinion. Create your own. Click the link in the description below. Go get yourself a copy of I Expect You to Die 2. Wishlist it, just give it a shot. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If on the flip side I found a way to piss you off with this one, then hey, those hate buttons, you know the ones I'm talking about, the dislike, the unsub buttons. They look lonely. Go show them some love. Either way, I won't hold it against you. Our game is never over.
Wow, you just sat there and listened to the whole thing. I honestly didn't think that would happen.